Good morning, everybody. It's Theresa. It's Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm recording this video from the hotel room where I stayed last night. In just a little while, I'll be checking out and going to the funeral of my 24-year-old cousin. But it will be a difficult day, and yet today I'm grateful. I just came in from outside. I walked down 4 flights of stairs to the car to load up some things, and I turned around and I jogged back up them to my room. A few years ago, it would have been an absolute impossible situation. I am a completely new person today, and yet life is still really difficult. Losing weight and changing one's life does not guarantee that life is going to be perfect. It doesn't guarantee that you're always going to have happy days, that everything's going to be wonderful. It doesn't guarantee that you'll have an easy life. But 100% certain, I can tell you that it makes these difficult days so much easier to deal with. Not emotionally, but physically. A few years ago, an event like this, having to go out of town for a funeral, would have literally crippled me in my thinking and in my acting. It would have caused me so much distress that very likely I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here with my family. I wouldn't be here to support Bridget's parents and grandparents and sister and brother. Because just the simple task of packing a bag, traveling 200 miles or so, checking into a hotel, carrying things up to the hotel, getting a walker in and out, dealing with the snow on the sidewalk, being afraid of falling. When I leave here and go to the funeral, when that's over, I'll be traveling to my sister's house for Thanksgiving. And I think about the Thanksgivings 5 years, 6 years, 7 years ago. Those times when it took every bit of energy, every bit of strength to even be able to go to an event like that. My sister has a beautiful home. I stay on the 2nd floor in her guest room. I used to have to go down the stairs sitting on my rear end, and I would literally crawl up the stairs 1 time per day. When I came down the stairs, it was for the entire day because I knew it would be just about an impossible task. I spent a lot of time up there in that room by myself. I look at family pictures from a few years ago and Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays, and I'm just so amazed to see that other people in the family took pictures of me, and I'm sitting in the corner, typically with my head down, my eyes closed, because I was in so much pain. I sat on the outside and watched people celebrate. That was the reality of my life, and that may very well be the reality of your life. You might be in that same situation where just an event like a joyful holiday could be enough to put you over the edge, either physically, because, oh my goodness, you have to cook, you have to bake, you have to clean the house, you have to travel. Or emotionally, oh my gosh, I can't face this day. There's absolutely nothing I can be thankful for. How on earth? Maybe it's an addiction. Maybe it's you're at rock bottom and you can see absolutely no way out. I just simply want to tell you that it doesn't have to be this way forever. If you struggle through tomorrow, through this week, if you find yourself feeling the same feelings that I was feeling, being hopeless, being physically unable to enjoy the day, struggling emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever, I encourage you tomorrow, first of all, to give thanks for all the blessings. Try to find something to be thankful for. And then make a decision tomorrow that next year at Thanksgiving, your life's going to be different. I don't suggest that you wake up in the morning and start a weight loss plan, or you wake up in the morning tomorrow and decide to give up drinking or smoking or whatever it is. Don't change your plans for tomorrow, but make a mental decision. Ask your God, make that choice that beginning on Friday, your life is going to change, so that next Thanksgiving, regardless of what happens during the week, regardless of you're doing what I'm doing, going to a funeral to bury my 24-year-old cousin, regardless of what your circumstances might be in your life and what hardships you might endure, you will not be in the emotional, physical pain caused by obesity or addiction. Make that decision, but first and foremost, be grateful for the moment. I am grateful today for the family that I have that put up with me, that helped me, that welcomed me, that stood by my side on all those Thanksgivings when I could hardly function. I'm grateful for that same family that's here, checked into this hotel to offer support for my cousin's family. We are incredibly abundantly blessed in spite of what we face, in spite of what we deal with, in spite of the number on the scale. Make a decision tomorrow on Thanksgiving or Hanukkah. Make that decision that next year at this time, your life will be different. Who knows? You might be walking down 4 flights of stairs. You might be standing in line on Black Friday. You might be just celebrating and dancing in your living room on Thanksgiving. You can do it. The first step is gratitude for what you have. And the second step is making that decision to change your life. And finally, come Friday morning, do it. No excuses. Do it. Your life can be so much better in spite of what the reality is now. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for your support, your prayers, your outpouring of love for my family and for Bridget. See you soon. Bye.